Hello everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Irina. I have some Avon makeup to play with today, some new one. There are a couple of things that are not like new. I've had them for 2 or 3 months, but I haven't shown them in a video, so that's my chance to do now. So just very quickly showing you what I've got. I've got the mineral loose powder, which I've had before. This is just a repackaged. I've got the Power Stay Precise Lip Stylo. I had this one actually for a little while. I just haven't shown it in a video, so that's the case for this one. I'm gonna put that one on and play around with it. I have a limited edition shade of the matte lipstick, the ultra matte lipstick. I have another shade of the lip gloss because I love them and I wanted another shade. And then a shade of the Glimmerstick Diamonds eyeliner. I think this one is limited edition as well, just new for the festive season. And also the Ultra Color Liquid Highlighter for face and body. And I was hoping to also have an eyeshadow palette because in December they have new eyeshadow palettes, but yeah, they weren't available. I'll be able to get my hands on one early in December, but I'm not that quick with editing videos, so you might not see it until later in December. So and then I'll complete the rest of my makeup with items from my collection. Everything will be Avon except for the eyeshadow, which I will put on now. Okay, my eyeshadow is on, so I'm just gonna line my eyes with the Glimmerstick. Like I said, this one I think it's in a limited edition shade. This is the Glimmerstick Diamonds eyeliner in Cool Bronze, and that's a swatch there. So I think it's gonna go with this eyeshadow. I was just giving you a little sneak peek of what's actually on my eyes. So just in case you're wondering, I do feature other brands on my channel, not just Avon, because I just love makeup. I'm just gonna take a brush and smudge that. I do like the shade, Cool Bronze shade. Okay, that's the eyes for now. I'm gonna finish them in a little bit. I tend to do my mascara pretty much last. So I'm gonna move on to my face products. And because I have a powder foundation today, I'm just going to use concealer first. I'm going to use the Avon Flawless Match Concealer in shade 12N. And I'm gonna also take it in the parts of my face where I want a little bit of extra coverage. I managed to spread that glitter everywhere. Okay, I think I fixed it. I learned this tip that if you get glitter all down your face, use some tape and just dab, 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 and then the glitter will obviously stick to the tape. That's usually what I do. So I'm gonna move on to the foundation. This is the Mineral Loose Powder Foundation, and I have this one in the lightest shade, which is light. So the shade range is the same as previously. Like I said, this is repackaged. I don't know if it's reformulated. I've used it a few times since I got it. It seems to be the same formula to me. I would have loved to see a more improved shade range on this. If you are lighter than me, this will be too dark for you. This one usually comes with like a plastic film that you have to remove. So what I usually do is put some in my lid, and I've put way too much oil in my lid, by the way, right now. I'm gonna take a very fluffy brush, dab it just the tiniest bit, and then start blending on the face. I found that if I put too much on the brush, then it just goes patchy. And without overloading the brush, it also means that the foundation will much be better. Also, putting too much on the brush makes it look too dark. So I'll just do that several times to increase the coverage a bit. You can kind of see that I got a little bit too much on the brush and you can't like just caught there, but I have managed to blend that in. And I think that's about it. It does give like a nice appearance to the skin, like just slightly more perfected, but the coverage is very light. Yeah, I would say this is more, at least for me, I think it will be more like an extra layer if I ever feel the need for that, rather than a foundation on its own. I'm just gonna try applying a little bit more, but I think it is just gonna end up looking a little bit cakey, especially on my pore area. And when I apply it like this, it does apply quite well over all sorts of primers. It's just that the coverage is very light, so that's something to keep in mind, especially if you don't like that cakey look and you want the foundation to match you color-wise. So now that I've done concealer and powder, I can finish my eyes. I'm just gonna use the Brow Sculpting Brow Gel for my brows. By the way, this one is in shade light brown. And a Wonder Curl mascara for my lashes, of course, and this is in brown black. Okay, now I can move on to face products. I have the liquid highlighter for face and body. I'm just going to use it for my face. I don't usually use it for body, although if you you know, you have parties to go to, low-cut dresses and things like that, it would look quite nice to put around, maybe even on your legs. Why not? Concealed. Let me see if I have a shade for this. Yes, Rose Quartz is the shade. So that is obviously too much, but it's just to show you the shade properly. And then we'll see how it blends on my cheeks. Should have gotten a beauty blender, but I'm just gonna have to blend it with my fingers. Which blends quite nicely, actually, quite easily. I completely forgot I wanted to put this under the foundation as well, because I think this is a good one to put under the foundation as well. You could definitely do that. It seems to catch the light quite nicely. And then I'm just gonna add a bit on the bridge of my nose. So yeah, which probably with all the lip products I'm gonna try today is probably gonna grab off. And then I also like to add it right here on this area of my forehead. I just think it adds such a pretty glow, and then so it doesn't look like horns. Just go all the way up and down. And don't worry, applying the highlight first means that it will blend nicer with the bronzer and other stuff like that, so that's the idea anyway. Just in case I haven't shown the proper packaging, it's actually quite nice. I'm going to apply some bronzer, which is the bronzing powder in Deep Glow. Okay, for blush, I actually do have one of the blushes. It's actually the only Avon brush I own. But I do want to try this lipstick on the cheeks. So it is the matte lipstick, the ultra matte lipstick, and it's in shade Royal Plum. Look at that. This is a limited edition shade and actually reminds me of one of the matte Legend lipsticks that I loved. Let me go get it. This one. I'm just gonna swatch this one. This was in shade Crave. So as you can see, it's kind of like this deep, very deep plum. And then this, right next to it, it's different. It's a lot more cool toned. Actually, I think this one on the cheeks is gonna look quite nice rather than my lips. I'm gonna put it on my lips as well and then wipe it off. Just putting a little bit. That's not the best brush for it. I need to get a better brush. It's more intense on this side for some reason, so I'm gonna go back to my foundation brush. Might tone it down just a bit. Let's put it on my lips. So I think, I'm not sure. It doesn't look as patchy as on the camera in real life, by the way. But I'm not sure whether this color is me. You can kind of see the difference why I like the other one better. I think the warmer tones suit me a little bit better. Although when it comes to red lipsticks, I do look better in cooler tones. Maybe it's the fact that I don't have a lip liner with it. But it is quite a nice wintry color. Yeah, let me know what you think. I think it definitely needs a lip liner to balance it out, but I didn't think of putting one on right now. A bit late for that. Right, I'm gonna wipe this off and move on to a different lip product. Okay, so this one is the Power Stay Precise Lip Stylo 10 Hour in shade Feisty Fawn. So that's the shade there, and here is a swatch. Now, with the Power Stay lip range, I never got along with. I think my lips just need a lot of hydration, and these ones tend to be a little bit drying because they are made to just grip to the lips and just stay put, which does dry my lips out. So they're not my favorite for that reason. So just take whatever I say about the Power Stay range, the Power Stay lip products with a grain of salt. But just to show you the color, so that's the color there. It's actually really nice, and I think works better than the matte one. Probably the combination of the two would work quite nicely, and it feels comfortable on the lips on first application, but as it starts to dry down, I can feel that dryness on my lips as well. Completely dry down. It's transfer proof. I can't remember what shade I got this lip gloss. I got it in Forbidden Fig. I can't remember what shade I got this lip gloss. I got it in Forbidden Fig. So that's Forbidden Fig. I could try it over the lipstick. To swatch there. I want to try it on its own before I start combinations. Okay, so that's previous lip pretty much off. So that's the lip gloss in Forbidden Fig. Honestly, this is such a relief for my lips after the lipstick. I think I'm just gonna keep this one on its own and play around with combinations of lipsticks another time. I think it goes with the look with the eyeshadow. Maybe I'll just do a combination on the back of my hand. So there we have the lipstick, and that's Forbidden Fig over it. That looks cute, doesn't it? That actually might suit me better than the lipstick on its own. So these are the Avon items I have for you today. So far, I really like these two, the lip gloss and the eyeliner. I adore the shade of the eyeliner. This one, still to be decided on. This one I need to try some more and play around some more, but so far it's very promising. And then the powder foundation is a bit so-and-so. I'm not super impressed with it. To be completely honest with you, I was expecting this because I had this one in a previous package. I think it was a few years ago now, 4 years ago now. And yeah, I wasn't too impressed because it oxidized, and yeah, it's just finicky to work with. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If it was useful for you, I would love it if you give it a thumbs up. I would love it if you would subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!